attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at 5 show tunes that were needlessly cut from their film adaptations, and 5 songs that were smartly deleted or replaced by better ones.
You mustn't knit your brow, you should have known by now. You've every cause to doubt me, mine Herr.
Number 5. Missed, NYC, Annie.
NYC, I go years without you, then I can't get enough.
In bringing the red-headed orphan to the screen, 7 songs were cut from the original score. The Broadway production's lyricist and director, Martin Charnin, derided these decisions. One of the songs that was tossed, NYC, was replaced by the upbeat Let's Go to the Movies.
Let's go to the movies. Let's go see the stars.
While that latter song has its fans, as its title suggests, NYC embraces the city that Annie and Oliver Warbucks call home.
To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things.
Oh, NYC.
The change of song may have been made to showcase actress Anne Reineking's killer dancing skills. While she is great to watch, many fans still would have preferred NYC to keep its place in the story, and were rewarded when it was restored in the 1999 TV remake.
NYC just got here this morning. $3, 2 bags, 1 me.
Number 5. Didn't miss, Once in a While, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Once in a while, she don't wanna call you.
Not only does Richard O'Brien's sci-fi musical have great songs, it has great song titles.
It's astounding.
You can conjure up the time warp, Over at Frankenstein Place, and Damn It Janet as soon as you hear their names. But while Brad's solo in Act 2 of the Rocky Horror Show is a pretty enough song, compared to the rest of the score, it's as dull and nondescript as its title.
There'll be no pain and no more sorrow.
Once in a While is the character's song of heartache after he cheats on Janet with the evil Dr. Frankenfurter. Although actor Barry Bostwick recorded and filmed the number, the scene was left out of the final cut.
You look around, the one you found is back again.
Number 4. Missed, A Bushel and a Peck, Guys and Dolls.
Oh, I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap.
This one didn't make the movie soundtrack for a very simple reason. Producer Samuel Goldwyn didn't like it. It didn't matter that it's one of the most revered and covered songs from the musical. He didn't like it, so he made the writers replace it with a new song, the unfortunately titled Pet Me Papa.
If you don't want me out roaming the city, talk to me pretty. Here, kitty, kitty, and pet me, papa, papa, pet me nice.
You can almost respect a creative choice to remove a song, but this one just feels petty and ill-advised. Considering the original song became so popular that its position in the actual show was changed so the audience could hear it sooner, it seems like a bad business decision to boot.
'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your birdie neck I do.
Number 4. Didn't miss, Whose House Is This? Mean Girls.
It's my house now. Whose house is this? It's my house now.
Seriously, whose house is this? Hear about a party? Here's the procedure. Text all your friends, tell them where to meet you.
Several songs were cut from the score of this teen musical, and fans were not happy. They were so vocal about it that Tina Fey even addressed it on the Las Culturistas podcast.
Little Broadway on TikTok complaining about 2 lines of Revenge Party when I bring you fucking Renee Rapp. I bring you Ali Cravalho, Jaquel Spivey. This is why we can't have nice things.
Lost in the move to the screen were beloved tracks like It Roars and Fearless. Conspicuously absent from this list of songs the fans missed was Whose House Is This?
It's my house now.
Whose house is this?
It was always my house.
Whose house is this?
Katie Heron's ode to self-destruction and partying is a little too repetitive and on the nose. It would have dragged the movie down, and it makes total sense why it was deemed expendable. Number 3. Missed. Christmas Bells. Rent.
Christmas bells are ringing. Christmas bells are ringing. Christmas bells are singing. How time flies.
Several storylines converge during this Act 1 showstopper in a way that would absolutely be thrilling to see on film. So the fact that the 2005 movie is missing the song with the most cinematic possibilities does not sit well with fans. Rent is a long show, but of all the songs to cut, Christmas Bells just isn't it. Performed by the entire ensemble, Christmas Bells takes place in the hours leading up to a protest. Full of desperation and longing, it's a counterpoint to the holiday during which it takes place. It's also one of the songs that drives home what's really at stake for the characters.
Joanne, which way to the stage?
Without it, the movie comes off more twee and empty. Number 3. Didn't miss. Find Yourself a Man. Funny Girl.
Find yourself a man. You're demented. Find yourself a man. That's just what I need.
You'll see what a difference it makes every day.
Once Hollywood came calling, the movie version of this Broadway show was rewritten and tailored to its new star, Barbra Streisand. Songs from the musical that didn't feature her were largely eliminated. Many others were replaced with other songs from the repertoire of the real-life Fanny Brice.
Oh, my man, I love him so. He'll never know. All my life is just a spare, but I don't care.
But this jaunty tune, sung by the Brice's old neighbors, was an easy cut.
I'll hang a sign out, big letters that high. Come in and sample, you don't have to buy.
It's not much of a song, it's more of a diversion, and it doesn't advance the central romance between Fanny and Nick Arnstein. Furthermore, it was one of several scenes involving Fanny's mother that were also largely dropped in the transition from stage to screen. Number 2. Missed. Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now. Hairspray.
Please!
No.
Mother! Stop telling me what to do.
Don't
treat me like a child of 2.
When the movie version of Hairspray rolled around, fans were not pleased at the cutting of one of its most celebrated numbers. Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now features Tracy Turnblad, Penny Pingleton, and Amber Von Tussle fighting against their mother's oppressive parenting.
Stop! Don't go! Please! Mama, I'm a big girl now. Once upon a time when I was just a kid, you never let me do just what the older kids did.
Unfortunately, the makers couldn't justify the song's inclusion. Pacing-wise, it slowed down the story. More damning, though, was their aversion to three-way split screen. They felt it would be too stylistically different from the rest of the numbers in the movie. They were at least kind enough to put a version of the song over the end credits, sung by star Nikki Blonsky and 2 former Tracy Turnblad actresses, Ricki Lake and Marissa Jarrett Winokur.
That's a big, big girl.
Number 2. Didn't miss. Don't Tell Mama. Cabaret.
Mama doesn't even have an inkling that I'm working in a nightclub in a pair of lacy pants.
Director Bob Fosse made so many changes to the Tony Award-winning musical that some fans think of the movie as a separate entity entirely. Whole subplots from the show are disposed of to focus on Sally Bowles, a performer at Berlin's Kit Kat Club. Her introductory song in the show, Don't Tell Mama, is a bawdy number about what her mother might do if she found out what she does for a living.
Hush up, don't tell Mama. Shush up, don't tell Mama. Don't tell Mama.
whatever you do.
Fosse replaced it with the stunning song and dance number Mein Herr. Liza Minnelli and the ensemble do some unforgettable choreography that'll make you forget all about Mama and whatever it is you weren't supposed to tell her.
Buddy, you're better off without me. You're better without me.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Mist, No More, Into the Woods.
It comes the day you say, what for? Please. No more.
They disappoint, they disappear, they die, but they don't.
Broadway fans were right to be skeptical that Disney would honor Stephen Sondheim's more adult take on classic fairy tales. The show's second act is a profound meditation on grief and loss. Unfortunately, the movie cut some of the score's biggest emotional payoffs. No More is a duet between the despondent baker and his deceased father.
Like father, like son.
Of all of the songs that were cut, this one makes the least sense.
Be better than me, son.
In the show, it serves as the climax to the baker's narrative, convincing him that he must accept his wife's death and face the future.
No more.
Without it, the movie doesn't have nearly the emotional punch. Number 1. Didn't miss, An Ordinary Couple, The Sound of Music.
An ordinary couple is all we'll ever be.
In the original show by Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein, Maria and Captain Von Trapp declare their love over the duet An Ordinary Couple. The makers of the 1965 film version made the wise decision to sub it out for the devastatingly beautiful Something Good. Although An Ordinary Couple is a good song, it's hard to argue with the end result.
Our arms around each other and our children by our side.
Once you've seen Julie Andrews and Christopher Plummer's rendezvous in the hazy moonlight of the gazebo, it's hard to imagine a more perfect piece of music. Rodgers composed the new song himself, as Hammerstein had passed away a few years before. It retains all the old-fashioned, highly romantic charm of their best work. What musical song were you sad to see cut from the movie version? Tell us in the comments.
Freddie, you know your absence makes me feel so blue. That's okay though, your presence make me think of you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.